Всем здрасте! Всем привет, ребят! Маскарад, вампиры! И мы продолжаем! Лейша. У нас с вами Лейша на пути. Это нормально, что туда смотрят шприцы? Блядь, у нас на лбу отметина!
Halsey? Yes, Mom. I'm here.
А что это за прикол такой в комнате, где мы спим? В комнате, где мы спим, стоит ванна. Стоит ванна, причем она стоит на ковре, да, то есть если мы встаем, у нас сразу, блядь, мокрый ковер получается. И все, да, мы просто открыли сумочку. Полароидный снимок.
How many hours have I spent sitting in this armchair for my therapy sessions?
Отчет какой-то.
Hey, Pumpkin. What are you looking at?
The picture is scary.
Come now. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're not going to be afraid of a couple of things now, are
Сука, у
you?
нас отметина.
No, but
Yes, I know. It's Richard. He was angry, but he wasn't angry with you. You know,
I don't think he is. He doesn't like me following you around.
yes, but it's because he worries you'll get hurt. Pumpkin, there are much more serious things going on right now.
Those people who put us into boxes. And who hurt you.
Yes, them. But don't be scared. Mommy's here.
I know.
I won't let anyone hurt you. Ever.
There you are. But what on earth is that mark?
I ran into an experienced inquisitor. I was caught off guard.
Not a dangerous mission, was it? You brought back a souvenir.
I'm still in one piece. That's all that matters. Where have you been? I've been looking for you since I got back, but
The prince hasn't given me a moment's rest since I returned.
I won't hide the fact that I was happy that you were the one to, well,
That I informed them about the Second Inquisition. Yes, I can imagine.
everyone's petrified. I can sense it.
Hazel lost it when she found out. I had a hard time convincing her I was telling the truth.
I admit that even I...
She's going to ask for your help, I'm sure of it. She didn't follow your treatment protocol. Usually, I give you your treatment when you awaken. You're not stable, Leisha.
Enough with that already.
You failed miserably with the mission the prince gave you. That's
Ну,
proof.
кстати, да.
What do you mean?
You didn't have a firm grasp of the
Я не
risks.
очень хорошо
How could I have guessed that...
провел задание.
You didn't bring anyone back to the prince. You
Да какое,
become
сука, у него
more
ебало
and
злое,
more
смотри.
overwhelmed by your visions and your hallucinations. All this because she's afraid. Hazel has become dependent on you.
Ты серьезно? Почему она зависит от меня?
Don't you think you're blowing things a bit out of proportion? dependent on me?
On your visions, of course. Don't you understand? She didn't bring them up.
She did mention them in passing.
She needs your premonitions to help her anticipate the future, to try to influence the course of events.
О чем он говорит?
Wait a second. I don't see how my visions can help her.
Nor do I. Our visions are nothing more than possible metaphorical futures. And
Excuse me?
pardon me, dropping the professional jargon, you only see things that could possibly happen.
But then why are they so important to her if nothing is certain?
Perhaps she wants to see if it's still possible to change the course of events.
But they're never very specific. And I hardly remember them. Why is that?
All I know is that she's kept me distanced from you a few times to seek your help. Often you didn't have any precise memory of what transpired, or only partially remembered it.
Is she manipulating my memory?
It would be the best way for her to keep your visions for herself, but I can't be sure of it. Here's a dose of your treatment. Take it immediately.
This will rid me of my premonitions. Is that it?
I don't have time to break this to you gently. I have to go straight to the point.
What are you talking about?
Leisha, Halsey isn't real.
Ползи плод моего воображения. Да, это понятно, это было ясно давно и сразу.
No.
Our family has a gift for seeing things.
No. Halsey is my daughter.
In your mind, it's always difficult to pull you away from her. That's why I try to treat you as soon as you awaken, to keep Halsey from reappearing.
He's lying, Mom. He hates me.
You're either lying or you're wrong. I don't know which, but it's not true.
Leisha,
But Hazel sees her.
when your hallucinations increase, your premonitions do too. They become more specific and more reliable. And that's what the prince wants. But you grow increasingly catatonic. Halsey starts to take over.
No! I don't want you to leave me.
Enough! Shut up, both of you.
Заткнитесь оба.
It's just you and me, Leisha.
Oh, no.
He's a liar. It's not true.
I regret having to inflict this terrible shock on you, each and every time.
Every time?
Leisha, the prince wants to see you. Immediately.
Yes, of course. Just a minute.
I'm not supposed to be here. I should have left for the Red Salon already.
Why? No, you can't just leave like that. I have too many questions.
Hazel doesn't like to wait.
We'll have time.
Слушай, я не удивлюсь, если
Obey
и
the prince, Leisha. Stay where it's safe. and
психолог это лишь только мой плод воображения.
There. I'm coming.
Да, у Лэши, конечно, очень сильные галлюцинации. Очень сильные. Ее, конечно,
Leisha,
таращит
I wanted to thank
по-нормальному.
both of you
The
for.
prince sees me. See, Mom? Richard's a liar.
Are you all right, Leisha? You seem.
Quit pretending.
Come now, Leisha. What's wrong?
You've been pretending to see Halsey since the very beginning. Why did you lie to me?
Lie to you? I didn't lie to you. Halsey is part of you, and I accept you just the way you are. That's all.
А я ничего, да, не сделаю. Не хватает мне. Не хватает мне ничего. Настоять. Давай дальше будем давить на нее.
I see.
You are the only one I trust. Tell me, why would I play games with you?
That's exactly the question I'm asking you.
It's more complicated than it seems. Halsey has made you better. And in my opinion, she's good for you.
I don't know about that, but I don't like feeling like I'm being toyed with.
Nobody is toying with you. It's quite the contrary. We all need you. Now, more than ever before. You need to help us.
Она меня использует.
After all that I've just learned, something tells me you're going to want me to have a premonition.
Yes, I need to know if I made the right decisions. It's essential.
Nothing I see in my visions is certain. Richard sees this clearly.
Certain?
You think that I know the future, but nothing I see is 100% certain.
Richard doesn't know anything about it. You've been right in the past. He's trying to hold you back. He's afraid of your powers, and you don't even realize it.
Mom?
It's not as simple as that. I don't choose when they happen.
Mom! Mom, listen to me.
Yes, sweetie. What is it?
There's no point. The swan will lose its head in 2 days. I just saw it. We know.
Лебедь лишится через 2 дня головы?
Glacia, is Halsey speaking to you? What is she saying?
Ничего не рассказывать. Молчим.
There are too many voices, too many things inside my head. It's too much for me to see what's going to happen.
Okay. I understand. You've been through a lot.
Yes.
So I won't insist right now. Take a few hours to rest, and we'll talk later.
Thank you, Hazel.
А почему она ничего не спросила про, про мой новый знак на лбу? Жуть какая-то.
Damn it. I don't know who to believe anymore. Richard or Hazel.
Please, Mom. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Выпить или не выпить? Бля, а как? Что лучше? Я фиг знаю, да? Девка прикольно бегает, а если мы выпьем, у нас не будет ничего.
You don't exist. You're just in my head.
Please don't leave me. Let me stay with you, Mom.
Richard is right. I need to get better.
Давай, глотай! И что это мы типа заперли в больничке все свои видения? Или это мы сидим здесь?
Damn it. That hallway again. And my memory loss. Halsey. Oh, shit. I have to find Richard at the Red Salon. He's gonna have to explain this.
Вот и все. Девки нету. Девки больше нету. Так, пойдем, Лыша. Пойдем, Лыша. Уже продолжим ею. пока свежо, пока все в памяти у нас есть, поэтому идем искать Ричарда. Лейша отправилась на поиски Ричарда в его бар крови, который называют Алым Салоном. Она хочет выяснить, кто она и что с ней было в прошлом, а также разузнать побольше о своей дочери. Так, Лейша, убеждение. И я хочу диалоги прокачать, чтобы в диалогах просто потом побеждать. Я просто... Мудрость. А зачем я взял мудрость? Это... Я заколебался проигрывать в этих всех вот конфронтациях, убеждениях.
I get the feeling I've been here before.
Sorry, we're closed. Alacia! I'm so sorry, I didn't recognize you.
I have to see Richard.
It's kind of a bad time. There's a code red and...
I know.
Слушай, хотя бы замазала бы чем-нибудь у себя на лбу эти, вот это вот все. Ну, есть же макияж какой-то. Найди доктора Ричарда.
So you tell us that the SI has the address of this salon, and you come anyway.
Beryl, you shouldn't be here. They could show up at any time.
I know that. Why are you here?
Не хватает, да, типа? Я ищу Ричарда.
I came to get Richard. Do you know where I can find him?
Probably in the basement packing up, like everyone else. But I guess with your little memory issues, you wouldn't remember where it
На первом этаже, в подвальном.
Now's not the time. I suppose no one's volunteering to stick around here.
That's right, especially not me. If you see Wyatt, tell him to come downstairs to help me. It's an urgent request.
Wyatt?
Yes, a thin blood who works for me. He must be helping the staff. There's a lot of stuff here that could give the SI much more than just this bar. There'd be no point in running if they could track us down.
Yes, of course. And if you see Richard, could you...
I'll let him know you're looking for him, as usual.
Так, ну что, мне отправьте Уайта на встречу с Бэррелом.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. I've just got the suppliers and the VIP
Reception.
files left to do.
All right, I'm gonna need a badge for the basement too.
I don't have one, sorry.
С правилами мы принимаем гостей при наличии свободных мест, у хостес о сосудах свободных, употреблять кровь в умеренных количествах, оставить личные вещи в гардеробе, это место может снять для себя с уведомлением за 2 недели. Ну, такие себе правила, ничего необычного. Блин, я что-то провтыкал. Провтыкал. Где Уайт может быть? Где Уайта могу найти? Вывозит люд и должен скоро вернуться. А Ричард? Короче, где-то должен скоро вернуться Уайт.
Do you have a minute?
Just one.
I'm looking for Wyatt.
What has that degenerate weakling done now?
Твердок
He's
опять
gotten us in
натворил.
trouble again, has he?
I don't know. Beryl's looking for him.
He was here 5 minutes ago. He's been running back and forth to get the kind to safety.
Все ясно.
What are you working on now?
Vessels that were stimulated by Dr. Dunham. I'm holding on to them until we solve an issue with the kind.
А о какой проблеме?
What's the matter?
There's a vessel that won't come out. One of our most expensive ones, too. You should go see our manager at the back. She must need help.
Okay.
Поговорить с управляющим в глубине зала. Пойдем. Пойдем.
Think of a calm place.
Ты управляющий залом. Служебная ключ-карта. А, вот Уайт. Так а в смысле?
Sorry, but I've given too much today.
I don't want your blood. Why are you waiting here?
We can't leave without Clarice, apparently.
Who's that?
A fucking starlet who'll do anything for attention. She locked herself in the injection.
Заперлась в процедурном кабинете.
Because she's a fucking junkie. Just like all the vintages. Withdrawal makes her totally paranoid. Give her some Trajax to calm her down and we'll finally be able to leave.
Дайте ей дозу Траекс, и тогда она успокоится. Я так понимаю, это наркотик какой-то. Ой, я что-то с Уайтом не могу разобраться. Доза Траекса, где мне ее найти-то? Уноси отсюда ноги. Мне нужна доза Траекса. Триммерский отвар. Меню, понятно.
Calm down.
В общем, в процедурном кабинете заперлись.
So, what do we do now?
How the hell should I know?
We could break down the door to get her out.
We don't have the equipment for that.
I could ask Dr. Dunham if...
No way. We'll figure something out. When is Wyatt?
Так, вот и это управляющий, да, у нас?
If what Mr. Dunham says is true, we've got to get out of here fast. But we can't let them get their hands on such a priceless vessel.
Do you think this business about the SI is true? Are they really coming here?
Где мне найти дозу Траекса?
When Wyatt gets here, tell him to be ready. I'll see what I can do.
Roger that.
Не понял? Это что за кабинет? Высоко неотложной помощи.
Richard's grand idea. Injecting substances to stimulate the vessel's humors.
Траекс. А, тут типа вот для каждого, там типа холерика, меланхолика, Траекс по-разному, да, влияет? То есть если я вдруг найду Траекс, это дам этой барышне, мне еще нужно определенную дозу, наверное, дать, или чего? Зачем мне сейчас нужна была эта информация? У меня есть Это, наверное, в подвал мы, да, идем? Да, это в подвал. Поэтому пока что подождите. Где дурацкая управляющая? И где этот вип-зал? Вип-зал, где этот вип-зал, который закрытый? Ага, стоит, мы здесь были. Medical room. Нужно найти другой способ.
Music to relax the vessels.
Ни хрена, блядь, пыточная.
To keep the donors in an aggressive mood. Something to keep the donors in an aggressive mood.
Бля, но у меня никаких вариантов больше нет. Кроме как спуститься. Подожди, это выход. И это выход.
I've been here before. I'm sure of it.
Взломать замок.
It's a total mess.
Медицинская карта. Удален подозрительный предмет.
Why does that remind me of something?
Мы взяли батарейки и взяли снимок.
But Richard says that madness isn't an illness.
И что? Здесь даже действий никаких нету. Да подожди, блядь, стой! Мы еще одни какие-то документы забрали. Кассета, кассета, кассета. Позабираю. Кстати, а помните, я тоже находил кассеты когда-то. Я так и не нашел, где их слушать можно было. А, вот, смотри, можно слушать.
October 28, 2001. Patients 211 and 216 exhibited the first signs of intense resonance increase. Both sanguines went from low resonance to a level never before achieved. What a flavor. I must admit that even I find it hard to resist.
А как поменять? Ага.
January 27th, 2002, 22:40. I thought I was close to a major breakthrough last month, with the promising results from the new types of note for patient 1's case file. The treatment is following its course with continued positive effects on the hallucination. Come in.
Some chemicals have just arrived for you, Dr. Dunham.
Ой. Ой.
June 17, 2008. Beryl and I are going to create a blood bar of a much higher quality than I thought. I will once again be able to focus on my research and oversee the work of the members of the Chantry. Beryl and his mad ideas. Ultimately, the prince was right. The solution for hunger is in my research. If we manage to stabilize these...
Что вот это вот, подожди, с документы? Ага. Удален подозрительный предмет. Ну мы, я так понимаю, мы просто опыт, да, зарабатываем себе, когда вот эти вот предметы. А где, как правильно тянуть? Как правильно тянуть? А, видите, снимок нам добавляет. Батарейки. Блин, ну непонятно пока что. Ну, блин, вот понятно, что он здесь должен быть, да, этот Ричард. Только как потянуть это все дело? Сука, я... Так, 2, 4, 3. 2... О, подожди. 2, 4, 3, 1. 2, 4, 3, 1. 2, 4, 3, 1. Нет. Два, 4, 3, 1, 5. Ебаный в рот, да как это все? Вообще просто непонятно.
That reminds me of clouds.
Давай вернемся. Давай вот сюда вот пойдем.
Wow, that looks complicated.
Что мы взяли? Брошь, тремор. Охереть. Блять, какие-то козьи головы.
Apparently the pressure's right.
Отключить, возобновить. Отключить. И пускай оно стоит отключенное.
You almost feel like this is a rat hideout here. But it's a discreet entrance.
Что, мне же спускаться не нужно?
Oh, it's you. I've got a lot of work to do. Please excuse me.
Бэрил, я видел, кстати, твоего друга. Я видел твоего друга. Но я не могу с ним поговорить.
There's no way.
Don't touch that door. Don't you have
Сука, он меня не
anything better to
пускает
do?
туда.
Boston Medical Center. Barrel's funneling bodies to them and lining his own pockets then. I'm not sure Hazel'd be happy to hear she's losing money like that.
I don't have time for this.
Я
Sorry.
понял, что тебе нечего мне сказать.
He's hiding something. But what? A storage room, huh?
Склад. Безопасное место, да? Это мы здесь можем пожевать что-то. Так, я взял отмычку.
That's of no use to me right now.
А, и ключ, да, для
That's of no use to me
давления.
right now.
Инженерный сканер. Надо будет запомнить, что здесь вентиль есть.
Richard Barrel. Storage
О, здесь нужно будет сделать траймакс, да, этот?
communication system.
Траекс. С температурой. Нижний, верхний порог, верхний, нижний порог. Но видите, я пока не могу сделать. Это мне нужно будет... Ё-моё.
Better not touch that.
Лучше не трогать. Это потом, да, мне нужно будет все сделать. Так, мы взяли Trax R7. Как раз для этой барышни. Для этой барышни мы взяли траекс.
I already took a dose of Trajax. There. Now nobody can use it.
Здесь нету ничего. Но мы взяли все, да? Найдите самое. Подожди, я теперь типа, может быть, могу их вставить, да? И что? Что мне это дало?
Better not touch that.
Полный баг. Полный баг. Я вообще, честно говоря, не понимаю, что я сейчас сделаю. А, мне типа нужно температуру выставить. Подожди, для каждой температуры, для каждого... Блядь, я выбросил все. Так, температура 48-50. Для МГ 48-50. Для ДА 44-50. Для МГ 48-50. 48-50, нормально. ДА 44-50, 57-62, Р7. 57-62. Но они все здесь нормальные температуры. Возобновить. Зачем я взял уничтоженный?
Deneb Osborne, Boston, Jefferson Library. That's for the Hartford Warlocks then. The hunters had better not get their hands on these addresses. There. Now nobody can use it.
Убрать. Убрать.
This is blood, not Trajax. QK the Third.
Короче, мы что-то сломали. Бля, у меня 0. У меня просто 0. остался.
Apparently the pressure's right.
Короче, вообще непонятно. Вообще непонятно. Вообще непонятно. Непонятно мне, куда, где мне найти эту вот барышню, которая закрылась там где-то. Флегматик, кома, смерть, кома, ок, МГ. Блядь, а мне, наверное, нужно было взять, да, эти все траексы. И типа вставить... А, вот, смотри, я их сюда все отправил. Давай мы их все позабираем.
A pneumatic tube system that connects with the basement, it looks like.
Вот, мы их все позабирали. Теперь у меня есть траекс. А что вот это такое? Отправить. Куда отправить? Смотреть. Процедурный кабинет. О, давай мы все отправим тогда. Сука, я выбросил! Боже мой, что я сделал? Отправить. Синенькая. Красненькая. Зелененькая. Желтенькая. Все, мы все отправили. Мы все отправили в процедурный кабинет. А где мне теперь найти этот процедурный кабинет? Так она, бля, она разбита, да, типа. Консьерж. Ну, сука. Ты управляющий. Администратор.
It seems like you know who I am, but I don't remember meeting you.
Yeah, it's not the first time that that's happened to you.
So I came here often?
Oh yeah, but it's been going on 3 years since I saw you last. My name's Betty. I manage the salon for Dr. Dunham, sort of.
Is there a problem? Why aren't you leaving?
It's just that Dr. Dunham asked me to evacuate the kind, but I'm never gonna be able to do it. A highly valuable donor has holed herself up in there, but Wyatt's supposed to take her and the others.
Про сосуды расскажи мне.
Why can't you make the vessel come out?
All the commotion has pushed her over the brink. Or maybe she thinks she's being taken to the slaughterhouse? There's no way of knowing. She won't talk to us.
На бойню?
What's the slaughterhouse?
Oh, that's what the kind call the basement. That's where we take donors that have been drained by clients. Or donors that have been overused. Mr. Underwood is in charge of that.
Сука. Ладно. А что мешает силой вытащить ее?
I can't. She's locked in the injection room and there's no way to open the door. And I'm not allowed to damage her. She's a vintage.
Блять, у меня нету. Ой. А я же могу, допустим, вот так вот. Сделать. Да, и я типа могу сейчас вот так вот сделать.
I can sense that you disagree.
Well, I'm supposed to deal with her, but I can't even touch her. Because she's worth too much?
What does it mean when you say she's a vintage?
They're the donors that have the strongest reaction to the Trajax injections. It gives their blood incredible character, a vintage. But when they don't get their dose, they can get out of control. This vessel flipped out and went totally paranoid.
I see.
But the SI had better not get their hands on her. Can you help me? She might.
Конечно, помогу.
I'd heard there was a lot of compromising stuff on us here. So I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, go ahead. And clean up anything we forgot and...
Yeah, I get it, Betty. I'll do it if I can, okay?
Fine. All right. There's a pass on the bar that'll give you staff clearance. You're gonna need it.
Thanks.
Я взял этот пропуск.
Sorry, but I don't have the time. If the SI get here, we're screwed.
Найти способ увести сосуд из инъекционной комнаты.
Yes?
Are you in charge of the vessels?
Yes and no. I'm just in charge of moving them. Name's Wyatt.
Leisha.
I know. I'm gonna make a few more trips, but there's still one missing. I think Betty's having a hard time getting her to come out.
Where are you taking them?
I'm getting them to safety. Some of them are worth tons.
Okay, but before you leave, Beryl wants to see you.
What? No way.
Заставить его. Блять, эти кубики, сука.
Go see Beryl right now.
Sorry, can't. I've still got to make a few more trips to evacuate.
Блять.
I don't think he's going to like that.
If you want to profit from his business, go right ahead.
Это с парковки, это чудило, блин.
What's your deal?
I won't say another word. Take it up with him.
Что мне не получилось.
All right, come along. I've got my eye on you. It's not much further. We're in deep shit.
В полной жопе. Я знаю. Я знаю, что мы в полной жопе. Так, ну, слушайте, давайте, наверное, мы на этом закончим. И продолжим уже это все дело выяснять в следующей части. Поэтому не забывайте, ребят, не забывайте подписаться на канал, не забывайте прожать лайкос, обязательно не забывайте прожать колокольчик, чтобы не пропустить продолжение алого заката, да, по-моему, так называется у нас этот бар. И вы узнаете, сможем или не сможем это все дело здесь раскрутить и справиться с поставленными нам задачей. Все, увидимся в новой части, ребят, до новых встреч, всем пока-пока.